gave herbs for the service of man. So they come in to serve you. So what are some of the herbs? I define it in my book, garlic. Garlic is a potent fungal killer. And this is what Dr. Tullio Simoncini did when he said cancer is a fungus. You're absorbing more oxygen into the body. Remember oxygen, the most vital element needed for life? Remember oxygen? Cancer cannot live in the presence of oxygen.
Cancer is not as mystical as the big pharmaceutical companies want us to believe. And Dr. Barbara O'Neill has done a great job in enlightening the world on this subject. In today's video, we will be exposing some foods that helps in destroying cancer, according to Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Just in case this is your first time hearing the name, O'Neill is a naturopath and a health educator. Her unconventional means of dealing with health issues have yielded tremendous results over the years. She has covered several topics like cancer, immunization, breastfeeding, and so on.
We also looked at how one of the reasons people get sick is because of build-up of waste in the body, and the body's own microbes have to evolve into bacterial forms to clean up the waste. So if you can get your lymphatic system moving, remember what it's doing? It's your vacuum cleaner. It's vacuuming your house every day.
Aside from chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery, there are several other natural ways you can deal with cancer. In 1930s, Dr. Otto Warburg came out with a research where he discovered that 100% of cancer patients have a saliva pH that was 5.7 or lower. He found out that by changing diet and getting the body alkaline, the cancer actually started to die naturally without drugs. So getting your body to a pH of 6.8 is one of the ways you can destroy cancer. The first thing you need to do is eliminate processed foods or reduce it significantly. Eating a wide variety of plant foods is a good start. Fruits, vegetables, grains, and beans contain hundreds of health-promoting phytochemicals that you can't get from dietary supplements.
Cancer cells consume 15 times the glucose of any other cell. Cancer cells are living up here in this very fast pathway, not giving much energy, don't have to have oxygen. Cancer cannot survive in the presence of oxygen.
There is growing evidence that certain dietary patterns, foods and beverages, and dietary ingredients can protect against cancer, not just before it begins, but also after it has begun. Here are some of the best cancer-fighting foods to put on your plate. Number 1, flaxseed.
When I give you an understanding, it's not hard to determine what are the best fats. We're going to begin by looking at flaxseed or linseed, it's the same thing. It is high in an essential fatty acid. See that word, essential fatty acid, EFA. Whenever you see the word essential, it means the body cannot make it, you've got to put it in. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, meaning the body cannot make it. The fact is that no creature can. Only plants can put omega-3 into their fatty acid chain.
Research studies have shown that lignans can slow the growth of prostate cancer cells. Flax seeds are considered to have anti-cancerous properties due to their high content of omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, which inhibits cancer cell growth, induces apoptosis, cell death, and reduce inflammation. Flax seeds also contains lignans, a phytoestrogens that can bind to estrogen receptors, potentially reducing estrogen-dependent cancer growth. The fiber in flax seeds supports healthy gut bacteria, which can help regulate the immune system and prevent cancer. We cannot fully talk about flax seeds without mentioning the antioxidants, as they help to scavenge free radicals, reducing oxidative stress and cancer risk. The phenolic compounds present in flax seeds have also been shown to inhibit cancer cell growth, induce apoptosis, and reduce inflammation. Number 2, broccoli.
Dark green leafy vegetables are also alkaline forming. Dark green leafy vegetables we should be eating every day. That's your kale, that's your parsley, that's your, what you call them, collard greens, spinach and silver beet, kale. We should be eating something from the dark green family of vegetables every single day. And if you don't, you really should have a dose of green barley or super greens.
Glucosinolates in broccoli hydrolyze into bioactive compounds like sulforaphane and indoles. Sulforaphane inhibits colorectal cancer tumor growth by inducing apoptosis and arresting the cell cycle. Consuming broccoli regularly enhances the body's detoxification enzymes, offering protection against cancer cell proliferation. The beautiful part is that you can never get tired of broccoli because there are lots of different ways to prepare it. You can decide to add it to either the main course, leave it as side dish, or eat it as a quick snack. All cruciferous veggies such as cauliflower, cabbage, and kale have cancer-fighting properties. However, broccoli still stands out for its significantly higher amount of sulforaphane. This is a potent compound that increases the body's protective enzymes and clears out all the cancer-causing chemicals. Number 3, carrots. Carrots, rich in carotenoids like beta-carotene, retain antioxidant properties. A carrot-rich diet correlates with reduced pitfalls of gastric and prostate cancers. Antioxidants in carrots neutralize free revolutionaries, mollifying oxidative stress and cellular damage linked to cancer. There is hardly anyone that doesn't love to eat carrots. Just like other vegetables, carrots has lots of disease-fighting nutrients. It contains beta-carotene, an antioxidant that is believed to protect cell membranes from toxin damage and reduce the rate at which cancer cells grows. The vitamins and phytochemicals contained in carrots makes it difficult for cancers of the mouth, esophagus, and stomach to thrive. A study that was carried out showed that carrots contain falcarinol, which destroys cancerous tumors. It is worthy of note that cooled carrots are richer in antioxidants than raw ones. Whole cooking them, you have to ensure that you leave them whole and cut them after they are done cooking. By doing this, you would have successfully reduced the loss of nutrients, and the carrots will also come out with a sweeter taste. Number 4, beans.
I eat beans every meal. Now, if someone says, my gut bloats, is it because they're not soaked? Is it because they're not rinsed? Or is it because you don't have the microorganisms for lentils? Did you know that there's a different microorganism for every lentil, every legume? Did you know that there's a different microorganism for every single different type of vegetable? And so it's quite possible that you need to just build up your microorganisms for the lentil. So how you do that is you start eating a teaspoon of lentils.
Rich in fiber and phytochemicals, beans are associated with a lower colorectal cancer threat, attributed to enhanced waste elimination and reduced carcinogen exposure in the colon. Including beans in your diet promotes regular bowel movements and cancer protection. Number 5, berries. Berries are simply a nutrient powerhouse. It contains numerous free radical fighters, such as phytochemicals, anthocyanins, vitamin C, manganese, polyphenols, phenols, and flavonoids. Anthocyanins and flavonoids in berries, known for their antioxidant properties, are linked to reduced breast and cervical cancer risks. Consuming berries aids cellular repair and inhibits cancer cell proliferation. Dr. Barbara recommends eating berries regularly.
We're going to starve that cancer. How do you starve it? To starve it, you've got to know what it loves. It loves glucose. And so we suggested 6 weeks, no sugar, no honey, no sweet at all. What's she gonna eat? There's a lot of vegetables. There's a lot of legumes. There's a lot of nuts. There's a lot of seeds. So you can get a lovely variety.
Number 6, cinnamon. Cinnamon powder is gotten from the bark of tropical evergreen trees. Most persons are familiar with it being used as a spice, but surprisingly, cinnamon has more benefits. Cinnamaldehyde in cinnamon has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, and is studied for inhibiting lung and colorectal cancer cells growth. Adding cinnamon to your diet enhances cellular health and immune function. It has been proven that cinnamon prevents the growth of various cancer cells. Aside from combating the spread of cancer, cinnamon strengthens the body's immune system. Number 7, nuts. Polyphenols and omega-3 fatty acids in nuts, especially walnuts, correlate with reduced breast and prostate cancer risks. Consuming nuts regularly supplies essential nutrients, supporting cellular integrity and immune function. A study by a researcher at the Yale University Center found that patients with colorectal cancer who regularly ate nuts were at lower risk for cancer recurrence. Walnuts, chia seeds, and ground flax seeds contain a specific type of polyunsaturated fats called alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Studies have found that eating 1 ounce of peanuts, certain tree nuts, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and/or seeds most days may help reduce the risk of certain cancers, including colorectal, endometrial, and pancreatic cancer.
We'll do some legumes, yeah. Now this is what I advocate or suggest, that when someone is on the no fruit for 6 weeks, variety is very important so they don't get sick of it. So I suggest Monday lentils, Tuesday cannelloni bean, Wednesday black-eyed bean day, Thursday chickpea day. Can you see the variety there? Friday tofu.
Number 8. Olive oil. Olive oil, rich in oleic acid and polyphenols, is known for antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and is linked to reduced bone and colorectal cancer dangers. Using olive oil as a primary fat source balances the cellular terrain and reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. People residing in Mediterranean countries often have a lower risk of cancer. This has been attributed to their diet, which is majorly olive oil. A large 2022 meta-analysis found that people who consumed the highest amount of olive oil were 31% less likely to develop cancer. Number 9. Turmeric. Turmeric is a food with both medicinal and edible purposes, which can be used as both a delicious food and a medicinal herb to solve various health problems. It is commonly used in Indian cuisine, and many experts believe it is one of the reasons why the incidence of cancer in India is 10 times lower than in the United States. Turmeric contains about 3% curcumin, and laboratory and animal studies have shown that curcumin has the function of preventing cancer and inhibiting the metastasis of cancer cells. Curcumin is a strong pharmacologically active compound with anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, anti-mutation, antibacterial, antiviral, antioxidant, and other effects. Turmeric is a very safe food with no side effects. The way to consume turmeric is very simple. Pour a tablespoon of turmeric, about 2 to 3 grams, into your mouth. Then take a sip of hot water.
Lemon is one of the best tonics for the liver. So having a warm lemon water in the morning is a nice little tonic, has a nice tonic effect on the liver. Also, lemon alkalizes the tissues, so it's a nice drink to have in the morning to help the tissues alkalize.
Number 10. Citrus fruits. Flavonoids and vitamin C in citrus fruits having antioxidant properties are associated with reduced esophageal and stomach cancer risks. Consuming citrus fruits regularly supports immune function and cellular repair processes. Individuals who regularly consume high amounts of citrus fruits are at a lower risk of developing certain types of cancer like esophageal, pancreatic, and stomach cancer. Citrus also has anti-inflammatory properties, which can help prevent DNA damage and stop the growth and spread of cancer cells.
One organic tomato can have 9 times the iron of a conventionally grown tomato. Did you know that?
The last and not least, tomatoes. Tomatoes contain a compound known as lycopene, which has been found to have anti-cancer properties. Lycopene has been shown to inhibit the growth of cancer cells and reduce the risk of developing certain types of cancer, such as prostate cancer. Dr. Barbara's suggestions are all important in any balanced diet. Incorporating these foods in our meals will collectively help to speed up overall health and cancer prevention efforts. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more health tips. Remember, your health starts with what you eat.